Hello, this will be another video of parabolas, where the way of the question asking you to show that this equation, this x equation is and represent a parabola, and this is a general equation. So if you see carefully that this equation there is only one x square, right? Then the other one y will be a linear. Usually this one will represent a parabola. So but we have to show that this is a parabola in a proper way by showing that this equation can be written in the standard form of the standard equation of the parabola. So what we're going to do is we're going to do completing the square. So where I'm going to group the x square and 8x together, because this is the quadratic expression, and the rest that is not quadratic, which is a linear, I'm going to move it to the right hand side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to complete the square for this part here. So the way that I do completing the square, I'm doing this way. Alright, so negative 12. So what is this number here? I'm going to take 8 divided by 2, right? The b divided by 2. So then you have 4, and this is also here, you have 4. So, and you can combine these three, become a complete square, which is x plus 4 to the power of 2. And negative 16, right? These three will become x plus 4 to the power of 2, and you have negative 4y and negative 12, right? And negative 16, you move to the other side, you will have plus 16, right? So if you rearrange, so you have negative 4y, negative 12, right? Negative 12 plus with 16, you will have positive 4, right? You have positive 4, so rearrange again. So as you want to write in standard form, you must make sure the coefficient of y is 1. So you factor out the negative 4, then you have y minus 1, right? So if you multiply your negative 4y, you have positive 4. So this is the standard equation of a parabola. If you compare this, is actually with x minus h square equals to 4p y minus k, which will be fit this standard equation. So, and you have already shown that once you write this, you have already shown that this is represent a parabola. So how to using this, hence they said that how to using this standard equation in finding the vertex, the focus, and the equation of directrix. And if possible, you try to sketch the graph as well. Alright, let's see how to find the vertex here. So from this, we know that as you see that this is x minus h square, this is no square here. So we know that this type of parabola is either open up or open down. Right? Open up or open down is depend on the coefficient here, right? The sign of the coefficient or the value of p. According to here, if you calculate 4p equals to negative 4, you are getting a negative number. So it means that this is not the graph that open downwards, it's the graph that open downwards. So, and from this equation, right? And from this equation, x plus 4 to the power of 2 equals to negative 4y minus 1, which I already discussed, and I discuss here again. So to identify the vertex, the first thing we must identify the vertex for parabola. So the vertex in this case will be v. Make sure this is an x, so positive 4 will become negative 4, and negative 1 will become positive 1, and this is your vertex. And secondly, what is your value of p? So you have to compare the 4p with negative 4, right? Which gives you the value of negative 1. And once you get a negative 1, you know that this will be a open downwards, right? So it means that, okay, I can directly sketch the graph and let you see. Then we can, from the graph, we can actually get all the information. The vertex, we already have our vertex. So locate the vertex, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, right? Negative 4, 1. So we put the vertex, as you know, it's open downwards, right? It will be open downwards, so we're just sketching, then we know that it's open downwards. And we have an axis of symmetry, right? You know this axis of symmetry. And this axis of symmetry is passing through negative 4, right? So which is x equals to negative 4, okay? If you want to state for detail, this is your axis of symmetry, which is parallel to the y-axis, right? And now you have vertex. So how to find the focus, right? How to find the focus? You need the value of p, right? P equals to -1. Doesn't matter it's negative or positive, we just take the value here, the 1 here, right? Means the distance from this vertex to the focus. Focus is inside the parabola, which is 1 unit below. 1, right? The focal length here is 1. So 1, so this will be your focus, right? And this will be your focus. So then we write the focus, we label the focus here. The focus will be on the x-axis, right? 1 unit. So it's -4, 0. -4, 0. Right? Of course, the directrix will be 1 unit above the vertex, right? 1 unit above the vertex, which is 2, right? Which will be passing through y equals to 2. So this is y equals to 2, which is your directrix. I have stated the vertex, the focus, and the directrix, right? And I sketched the graph as well, right? So this is all the information that you should know. Alright, let's continue with this example. Okay, so show that x squared is the represent parabola and state the vertex, the focus, and the equation of the directrix of the parabola. So very simple. I just repeat one more example for you so that you have better understanding. So we have this, actually from the equation, the general equation, we can know that this is a parabola. There is only one y square. There are no x square here. Right? This is y square. So we can do computing the square. We want to show that this is a parabola. We have to write it in the standard equation of the parabola. So I'm going to group this and bring this over to the other side. Will be 2x negative with 22, right? So this one I will leave it here, and this is 2x minus with 22, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do computing the square for this. So you can using this technique also, where you take y plus 8 divided by 2, you have 4 square, right? Negative with this square, so 16. This is faster way of doing computing the square, where you just directly y plus with 8 divided by 2, 4, and complete the square, minus with the constant here. You square the constant, -4 or 4, you just square it, you're getting 16. So you have 2x minus with 22, and later on you rearrange this, y plus 4 square equal to 2x negative 22 plus with 16, right? Which will give you negative 6, right? Which will give you negative 6. So, and if you rewrite again, you will write in y plus 4 square, which will factor out the 2. You must make sure the coefficient is 1, so x minus 3, right? So it'll be 2x minus with 6, and you already write in the standard form, right? Alright, so now we have this, and we can know that this is a standard equation of parabola. Y minus k square equals to 4px minus h, right? So from this equation, we have already proved that this is a, show that this is a parabola. So, and also we can getting the vertex from here. We can know, okay, before that, we should know that if you have y minus k square, right, for this type of standard equation of parabola, the graph will be either open to the right, open to the left, or open to the right. So we look at here, right, we look at this, if you calculate the value of 4p, you calculate the p, so you are getting a positive number. 4p equals to 2, so p will be half. So it's a positive value. So this will be the graph, open to the right. Okay, very simple. So, and we also can read the vertex from the equation, right? The vertex from the equation, which the vertex v will be careful, don't take -4, 3, right? Because this is x, so -3, this is the x value here. So for the y, it will be -4, and this will be your vertex. So secondly, we will identify the value of p, which compare the 4p with 2, so which gives us p to be 0.5 or 1/2, right? 1/2. And now we can start sketching the graph. Y, x, locate the vertex. The vertex will be 3, -4, right? 3, -4, so will be 3, -1, -2, -3, -4, right? 3, negative 4. So 3, negative 4 will be your vertex. Alright, so then you know the graph is open to the right. Right? Open to the right. So you have axis of symmetry passing through negative 4. Right? The axis of symmetry, if you want to know, is actually y equals to 4. Right? The axis of symmetry. So the focus, the vertex, the directrix will be around here. So as you know, the distance is p equals to 0.5. So it's roughly 3.5. Okay, you just add a 0.5. So you add up a 0.5 here. So this will be your focus. Means that your focus is 3 add with 0.5, 3.5, and the y will be negative 4. Right, 3.5 negative 4 is somewhere around here. So this will be your focus, and your directrix will be opposite. Alright, 0.5 from vertex, go to the left, 0.5, which will be taking 3. This is 3 minus with 0.5. You have 2.5. Right, 2.5. So means that so you have this passing through x. So x equals to 2.5 will be your directrix. So means that your directrix will be 2.5. And your focus will be 3.5 negative 4, and your vertex will be 3 negative 4. Sorry, this is 3.5 negative 4, and the graph is open to the right. Alright, that's the information requested by the question. Hope you understand how to solve this type of problem. Okay, see you for more example in the next video.